तान समीक्षया स कौन्तेय सर्वान् बन्धून् अवस्थितान् कृपया पर्याविष्टो विषीदन्निदं ब्रवीत. Hello friends. Friends, this is the 27th shlok of the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and in today's video we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first understand its meaning. So the shlok goes Tan Samikshaya Sa Kaunteya, which means after looking at them, the son of Kunti, Sarvan Bandhun Avasthitan, which means all his loved ones standing over there. Kripya Pari Avishto, which means he, uh, with compassion, he was overwhelmed. Vishidan Nidam Bravit, which means with deep sorrow, he then said this. So, over here, what this shlok is saying is that the son of Kunti, who is Arjun, when he looked at all his loved ones standing over there, his heart was overwhelmed, and with a deep sorrow, he will say something. So, in the previous shlok, we saw how after Sri Krishna established the chariot of Arjun right in the middle of the two armies, Arjun looked at both the armies and he saw that in both the armies he had his loved ones. And so, in this slok, what we are seeing is that after he looked at all of them, his heart was overwhelmed, and he with a deep sorrow was about to say something. So, the message that we are being told in this shlok over here is that Arjun, after he sees that in both the armies there are his loved ones, he is overwhelmed, he is feeling compassion, he is feeling sorrow. So this is where Arjun has been completely confused, and the thing is that this same Arjun, just a few minutes back, he was ready to fight, and he was handling all his weapons and everything, and he was ready to take his vengeance for all the wrong things that was done to him. And now, right over here, after he is seeing his relatives in both the armies, he is now filled with compassion, he is now filled with deep sorrow. So it just shows how fickle we are, how our mind keeps changing, and how this changing mind confuses us all the time. The guy who was ready to fight for Dharma, who was ready to establish Yudhishthir as the king of the Kuru kingdom so that Dharma could prevail, suddenly is now feeling all this compassion for his loved ones. So this is something, this is the emotions that we are feeling all the time in our life, and how these emotions actually take control of us. That's what's been shown over here, how we are not able to keep a clear mind because our emotions play on us, and they basically make us flow, and they are the ones who actually take control of our life instead of we taking control of them. That is what has been shown over here, how the attachment of Arjun with his loved ones, how in shlok number 25, when Shri Krishna says that, Drona and Bhishma are the ones in the forefront. So he was playing with Arjun over here. Basically, he was testing how uh, Arjun can keep his mind steady. So he created those emotions in him that you see the loved ones are there in the other army too. So this attachment that Arjun feels for everybody over here, that creates this emotion inside him, and that emotion then basically confuses him. So that's what has been shown over here, and that's why the name that has been used for Arjun over here is Kaunteya, which means the son of Kunti. So it's emphasizing that same attachment that we feel towards all our loved ones. So uh, the message in Gita, of course, is that these attachments and these feelings will always confuse you. Uh, you have to grow over them, is what Gita teaches us in as a whole. So uh, the starting in itself is creating that problem statement, how our emotions actually play with us and how they confuse us. So that's what has been shown in this shlok. So I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. Take care.